Alrighty, so today we are going to Nismo. Nismo, I was supposed to go out of back today, but a good friend of my dad and I's invited me out to go to Nismo with him, so I graciously said yes. So it should be fun. I don't know what really to expect, because, we don't really have anything like this in the States, so I just thought it'd be interesting.
Life is just
Alright, so just a fair warning before we start this video part. This is a voiceover just because the audio wasn't that great and there's a bunch of 2-year-olds screaming their heads off, so fair warning. Alrighty, so that's an R390 on the wall, so that's a great start. These two engines on the right are both race engines. The gold one's out of a GT500 R34 and the black one's out of a Group A R32. Both are, previously race engines. That gold one is dry sump, so that's pretty cool. This red engine coming up here is a VR38D TT. For those of you who don't know, that's out of a R35, but built by Nismo, so, it's got a little more kick to it than the stock VR38. This black one with the wrinkle paint is a R3, R2, I think, and the black one's an S2. Both are Nismo built motors. Those two are production built Nismo cars. I think one's a Leaf, don't quote me on that. But here's the fun stuff. These are the Super GT cars that Nissan runs themselves. For those who don't know, Super GT is like Japan's touring car class, except on steroids. These cars are absolutely insane. I mean, you can look at them in order to tell. But this car right here that I'm showing right now is, I believe, the most recent car they ran in the championship. And don't quote me on it, but I think they may have won the series as well. So pretty cool to see. That's my friend's son saying hi. But yeah, no, these cars are just amazing to look at. I mean, just that swan neck is just amazing. You look at the proportions and just, you can see an R35 in these cars, but they're just completely like nothing close to it. These are a couple customer cars they work on. That's an R33, R32. That's a midnight purple R34 with the full carbon fiber Z-tune front end on it, so that's big money. That one was also just resprayed that color, so the color is just spectacular. To the left side we're going now is where all the older Super GT cars are. Nissan used 350Zs for people in the US or Japan or Europe, Z33s. Again, nothing close to the stock cars that we see on the roads, but nonetheless super cool to see. This one over here, you can see that there's 3 of them. The yellow one, I'd say, was the closest design to a regular 350Z. Yeah, that one has center lock T37s on it. That was cool. But yeah, these two red and silver ones, if you look at the headlight design, if I ever captured it, it's pretty different from the stock ones. The yellow one kind of represented the stock 350Z headlights a little better than these two did. So, but nonetheless, these two are just amazing looking, right? It looks so proper, very race car, very race oriented, and it shows to you that Nissan doesn't joke around when it comes to this type of stuff. I think I'm walking over to this trophy case over here. This trophy case holds all of Nissan's winnings, so everything from Super GT, yeah, there's a Super GT championship bottle, a little champagne glass they got from them. And I think I even saw up to a 24 Hours of Daytona championship trophy in there too, or winning trophy, first place. So it's pretty safe to say that Nissan has a pretty diverse winning portfolio in terms of racing. So it's pretty cool to see. You can see that fat exhaust just peeking out the side of that car, that 350Z Super GT car there. Going back to these engines here, these are, I think I said earlier, but these are factory built, or not factory, but Nismo built engines. That's an S2. Don't ask me what the details are. I don't really know. This is an, I think, R2? No, R3. Okay. And I heard that R2 makes about, I think it was 600 horsepower. So I'd assume that one R3 would make more, and I believe they're up to R4 now. So yeah, crazy money. And obviously these aren't for sale again, but yeah, Group A cars. So that's out like an HKS R32, that R32, that type of stuff. Gold ones out like, for an example, like the Pennzoil R34 that they ran in Super GT, or I think it was JGTC at the time. Over here is all of the Nismo parts that they sell at the Omori Factory. So you saw everything from LMGT4s, lug nuts. I think they had some turbos. I think these are various, small stuff like shift knobs. I think I saw even Nismo crankshafts in there, camshafts. Saw intercoolers. Just stuff like that you want to upgrade. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, so pretty cool stuff nonetheless. That was a Nismo whole Z-Tune front end, even door handles like camshaft, so that was pretty cool. And so after this, we decided to go to Mooneyes. If you guys don't know, Mooneyes is like a Americana-oriented shop that actually is from the U.S., so we can't really say it's Japanese, but I mean, they got some cool stuff. This Celica I've been dying to see for a while. It's on like drag wheels, but it just looks so proper in that Mooneyes yellow as well. And then, this Camaro. I don't know too much about muscle stuff, but I mean this thing just looks proper. Those headlights, the hideaway headlights, and this thing just looks proper. The whole white and yellow. That they have very good taste. This Toyota, I don't know what you call this, double cab dually. It's definitely not something you get in the U.S., but it's definitely cool. And a perfectly bone stock Mercury Cougar just chilling on the side. But yes, I absolutely love this Toyota truck. I don't know why you'd want one in Japan because this thing is so long, but it looks so cool. And so, yeah, we went here for the Mooneyes Cafe. But they have their own shop here, so you can buy all the cool stuff. You got some, cool stuff like the Honda bikes. You got like old signs, all the Mooneyes, those stuff like you can get license plate frames, little antenna balls. You can get just little accessories here and there that you like for your car. Shift knobs, T-shirts, all that cool stuff that everyone wants. And so yeah, as I was saying, we were here for the Mooneyes Cafe, which is just over here to our right. And this place is also because it's a kind of like American themed. It's very American themed. So you got like milkshakes, burgers. I think they even had tacos if I remember correctly. But yeah, I mean this was super cool. I wasn't expecting to go to this spot this early, but it was cool nonetheless. But yeah, that was pretty much the day. I mean, super fun day. I got to go to both of these places within being in Japan for less than a week. So thank you so much to Dino for taking me along and dragging me along everywhere. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll throw a couple pictures while I'm talking about this bull crap. But yeah, stay tuned because this is just the beginning. There's a lot more stuff that I want to show you guys in Japan that that would be interesting. So thank you.